Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Daniela from Ocean Jasper, and I'm so delighted to offer you this pick a card today because we're going to find out how is your person in mind feeling about you right now. So let's have a look at our piles. We have the crow and dogwood in pile number 1 with the yew ogham stave and the hazelnut. We have the cat and lavender in pile number 2 with the willow ogham stave and the rose quartz heart. Then we have the skunk and magnolia in pile number 3 with the ivy ogham stave and the black tourmaline. Take a moment to make your choice. If you're drawn to more than a pile, that's absolutely fine. And when you're done, you can find the timestamps in the info box below that will bring you directly to the beginning of your reading. If you like the content, I would highly appreciate if you could support my channel. Simply leave a thumbs up, drop a comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below if you haven't done it yet, so you won't miss any of my new videos. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can find my email in the info box below together with my prices. And if you're interested in my ogham set, they are available for sale. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you at the beginning of your reading. Hello my loves, and welcome to your reading. If you picked the crow and dogwood in pile number 1 with the yew ogham stave and the hazelnut, we're going to be using the white sage tarot deck for the majority of the reading, but I would like to introduce the reading with a couple of cards from the Romance Angels deck. So that's what I'm gonna do first. Asking, how is your person in mind feeling about you right now for pile number 1, please and thank you. How is your person in mind feeling about pile number 1, please and thank you. We're also going to be using the handwritten messages for those of you who really love that. Okay, so you have you deserve love, you are lovable. I want to get another one as well for pile number 1, please and thank you. How do they feel about you right now? And you have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So let's keep them here. And we're going to be using the tarot deck now. And towards the end, we're going to grab as well the handwritten messages. So let's see how's your person feeling about you right now. We're going to accept reverse cards as well. And if you're interested in getting any of these decks, you can find the Amazon affiliate link in the info box below. If you'd like a private reading with me to really get in tune with the specific energies of your situation, please let me know. You can find my email and prices in the info box below. That's where you can also contact me in case you'd like to buy a ogham set for yourself. How do they feel about you? Please and thank you for pile number 1. We have the 5 of Wands in the reverse position. That's very nice. The Empress. And the 10 of Swords in reverse. Those are such beautiful cards, guys. 2 of Swords in the reverse position. 7 of Pentacles. I have such a lovely energy from this reading. And Judgment in the reverse position. So I definitely feel that you guys have had history with this person. Let me just adjust the light for a minute. So yeah, as I was saying, I think you guys have had some history, and I say that especially because we do have the U01 stave that does speak about dying, ending, transition, and rebirth. And I do associate the concept of rebirth with the hazelnut as well, because like any nuts and seeds, it does include this massive potential for a beautiful tall tree to grow that will bring abundance. So it is still contained in it. It doesn't offer anything unless you put it in a fertile ground and you water it, you give it sunlight and love. But there is this potential of a new beginning, right? So I do feel that something might have ended between the two of you. And the crow as well sometimes is an omen of death, but nevertheless, this particular card associate the crow with skills and resources. So I feel that your person is actually trying to gather all of their skills and resources to make this work again. Now it is facing, it is giving the back to the reading, but he's also facing a flower. So I have this feeling that he's trying to have hope for this connection, but at the same time is not proactive. Okay, so it is not trying to contact you, is not trying to reach you, is not trying to actually give you a solution right now. Is probably just thinking about it. It's thinking about this idea of a renewal between the two of you, if that makes sense. Now I do see that as well from the Ten of Swords in reverse, because this is a card of healing from a really painful heartbreak, from a really painful ending. So your person is trying to heal, although at the same time with the Judgment in reverse, he or she cannot fully understand why it happened, what happened between the two of you. I cannot fully understand what mistakes he have made, how can he solve that. Okay, so he's trying to solve this, how would you call it, oh my goodness, I don't have the word in English, but yeah, like this dilemma. He's trying to solve it, he's trying to gather all of his skills to find a solution to this, but he's not fully sure what's going on. Nevertheless, you are at the center of their thoughts with the Empress. They definitely feel that you do represent everything that they wish. They see in you a person that is super confident, a person that brings a lot of abundance in the world, a person that knows what she or he wants. There's a lot of feminine energy, of course, in the Empress, and it does speak about as well maternal instincts and being a wonderful mother, but also a wonderful carer in general for people that are in need, for plants, for animals, for kids. And there is this knowing as well within the Empress that she's capable of anything, that she's capable of turning a desertic land into a lashing green forest. Anything is possible for the Empress. And also she's soft and warm and able to understand feelings and talk about them. She's comfortable in the realm of waters, which in the title represents the emotions indeed. And so as the moon. And both of these elements are included in this card. But also she has a great self-esteem. And she's really body positive as well. She's really comfortable in her own skin. So beautiful qualities. And I do feel that they believe with these Seven of Pentacles over here, that they believe it is worth waiting for you, it is worth fighting for you. And with the Seven of Pentacles, there is this feeling that a lot of energy and work and effort has been put in this connection, and then you got to a point, they feel like they have reached this point in which or just recently they felt like they reached this point in which they weren't sure whether they had to continue pouring their heart into this connection, or if it was the right time for them to walk away because it wasn't bearing the fruits of their labor anymore, or because they've been waiting for a long time to bear those fruits and it wasn't happening. It's that moment in which, just like a gardener has to understand, okay, a hailstorm happened. Now what do I do? What should I do? Should I keep planting new seeds? Should I keep hoping for the ones that I have already put? Should I keep putting energies, or should I just understand that this is not happening this season? Okay, that type of feeling. But because the Empress is so bright in there, like they you they have you on a pedestal, okay, and they do believe that it is worth waiting for this. That's what I'm seeing, especially because the Seven of Pentacles is upright, and we have the Five of Wands in reverse, which tells me your person doesn't want to fight with you anymore, doesn't want to have debates, conflicts, misunderstanding, disagreement. He wants to walk away from those. Excuse me if I use the he as main gender. Please just adjust it to your own specific situation, just a bit easier for me. And then the Two of Swords in reverse is telling me that your person wants to come out of a limbo situation in which he wasn't sure what decision to make. Okay, so it was afraid to take either option, either direction, because it might have brought some scary consequences, either thing they were going to choose, so they decided not to make the decision. But now with this Two of Swords in the reverse position, they're finally stepping out of that confusion and of that waiting zone. Okay, and yeah, then we have you are lovable and attraction. So definitely they have not lost this feeling of attraction towards you. They and I can see that in the Empress as well. They're very, very attracted towards you, not just your physicality, but your personality as well. And I definitely believe that there is potential in this connection. Okay, now if you guys did not have any history, it simply could mean that you had or they had a painful ending in the past, even though it might have not been correlated to you, but that brought them to wondering how can they move forward in a new relationship. Like it brought them to think and reflect about them, about their life, about what they want in a relationship, what they can offer, and what do they need to heal. Okay, so let's grab some more cards to see how do they feel about you right now. So definitely we see that they don't want any drama as well. If you guys have never fought together, had any argument, had any history, these Five of Wands can simply be talking about them not being ready for any drama. I don't know why I say drama, I mean drama. So yes, they are stepping out of their cocoon. Yes, they are interested in starting something new, but at the same time they are pretty wounded by the past, and they just want good things coming their way. They want to be very careful with this crow as well. They want to make their choice in an intelligent way. They do think of you as well as very intelligent person, very prestigious in a way, sophisticated. That's the word that came to my mind. So how else do they feel about you right now? If you are the one that is taking some time to heal, they believe that it is worth waiting for you until you are finally ready to come out of that nest. Okay, we have Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. The Three of Swords, yes, there has been a big heartbreak here. Queen of Swords upright, Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay. So I can see at least two scenarios in these cards. So it could be that your person even though they might have been rejected in the past, even though they might have gone through a really painful heartbreak, and even though they see you as pretty much detached from the situation, like you are setting really high boundaries, high standards, you're not making decision based from your heart, based from your feelings, and you perhaps have been quite harsh and not sensitive about their heartbreak, in the sense that maybe you have been the one causing it because that was the right thing for you in the moment, and maybe your boundaries have been stepped over, maybe you haven't been feeling respected, etc., etc. You had your reasons, but even though they're feeling still kind of heartbroken from what happened, they have this desire to progress with this chariot. They don't want to let go of your hand. They feel that things with you are so much brighter and more and happier, and there is reason for them to wake up in the morning if they do it with you. So they're willing to move past this feeling of being left out in the cold and abandoned. Okay, if you have been the one breaking up with them in the past, if you have been the one walking away for your specific reasons, they still feel that there is a potential for you guys to grow and progress and take the same directions together. Although there is some lack of confidence between them with the Emperor in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse, because they know that you are still in this phase, perhaps with this Queen of Swords. You might have not contacted them, you might have not given them any sign of affection lately, you might have not seemed open to start anything new. So yes, this is what they want, but they also know that they have to wait the right time to charge in. They also know that they're not ready for any battle anymore, so they don't want to force the situation. If you are not happy to go in the same direction, they don't want to convince you. With this Emperor, there's also a very beautiful humble energy with the Emperor in reverse, because they know that none of this is under their control. Perhaps yes, they have a little bit of control in the sense that they can make the choice of contacting you, of presenting you a new offer, of apologizing to you, but beyond that, it is not under their control, and they can simply just accept the situation, accept your intentions. Okay, another scenarios instead that I'm seeing is that, like I said, they might have had their own heartbreak that is separate from you, or you might have been the person going through this heartbreak, and because of that, now you're not so willing to be open, to open up your heart until your person pass a whatever test it makes you feel safe. Okay, so as I said, they see you as a very intelligent person with a lot of mental clarity, with a lot of focus, a person that knows what they want. Okay, you know what you want, you know how much you deserve. You know, Queen of Swords and the Empress card, these are really powerful energies. Okay, so you know your worth, and you're not gonna settle for anything less than what you deserve. So, and this is even more enhanced by the fact that you have gone through a lot of pain and you're not willing to do it anymore, especially just for a poor choice, or because your heart has guided you towards the situation just because you were feeling lonely and you wanted the affection, you wanted the love, you wanted the romance. Okay, this time you're making a conscious decision and you're gonna consider all of the elements. Okay, so they know this about you. But they also think that there is this possibility that you might want the same thing, that you might have the similar attitude with these Five of Pentacles as well, because they see that you're not scared of being abandoned anymore. Perhaps you're not closing all of the opportunities because you're not in the Five of Pentacles energies anymore. You're stepping out of them, so you're not feeling like you're unworthy of love. You're not feeling like people will always disappoint you and hurt you. You're not feeling lost and confused. you have not just been abandoned. So you have healed that wound and now you're ready for a new path, but under your rules, okay? So this Knight of Swords in reverse, like at least is facing you, is facing this direction. So he's telling me that he just wants to go slowly. He has the same direction as you, has the same intention, same philosophy, same attitude, but he wants to go slowly in this thing. Excuse the shifting of light. I'm doing my best to keep it under control, but I as well have to let go sometimes because living in Ireland, sky is pretty variable. So yeah, with the Emperor, I confirmed the same energies that we saw before, like very humble energy, doesn't really want to make a big move because they want to respect your decision, okay? They're like, she goes first, she decides first, okay, that type of thing. Because they know you're going through this transition, through this rebirth that we saw in the You Ogham stave. So they know that it is a delicate time. Let's see. Let's see if they have any worry. Okay. If they have any worry or hesitation about this, please and thank you. What's worrying them about this connection? We have Six of Pentacles. They wonder that their feelings are not going to be reciprocated fully. They wonder that they will be the one showing lots of love and affection. They will be the one emotionally ready, and perhaps you won't because you will still be in the Queen of Swords. And they are afraid of rejection with this Knight of Cups. They're afraid that they're going to give you gifts and offers and ask you on a date and sending you lovely messages or call you and giving you lots of compliments or pursue you romantically, and it won't be reciprocated, at least not just yet. So that is their that's what's worrying them. What are their hopes? Please and thank you. What are their hopes? King of Wands. That's interesting. I feel like they're hoping that their instincts are not gonna how do you say? I don't know what's the word. They're scared that they're going to be impulsive, basically. They're scared that their physical attraction towards you, that their deep desire towards you are gonna take the best out of them. I don't know if you say it that way. And therefore, they will make a fool of themselves, basically. 10 of Pentacles. That's beautiful. And Nine of Swords. So their hope is that they're gonna keep at bay their instincts and impulses, and that things can grow slowly but steadily, because this is their goal. The 10 of Pentacles is the last card of the Pentacle suit, excluding the Court cards. So this is the ultimate goal, okay, that talks about security, stability, building a family, and having a solid network of friends around you, and relatives as well, perhaps even having kids and some pets. There is stability, there is a solid structure here that you can rely upon, that you won't have to be scared that it's going to be taken away from you. So that is their hope. And with this Nine of Swords in reverse, they're hoping that any anxiety, any worries, any depression, any internal conflicts, any paranoias, if there's any insomnia, is going to be overcome. either from them or from you. I feel they're hoping as well that you won't choose this particular King of Wands. That could be another person that is kind of flying around you and is quite attractive and charming, and they're hoping that you won't choose them. And yeah, that could be one of their worries, because this person seems to be really charismatic and extroverted and fun and adventurous. Instead, your person seems to be more poetic and creative and soft and shy, because there's a lot of cups representing them. Okay, so let's see their intentions, and then we're gonna close it with handwritten letter for you. Their intentions for pile number 1, please and thank you. Oh, we have the Page of Cups. So definitely they want to contact you. They want to send you a message. They want to send you a call, a letter, whatever that is. All the pages are always there delivering a message. And they also do it in a very humble and shy way. They know that there's a lot that they still have to learn about this. They're quite soft. They're not too assertive. And then the Nine of Wands. So they're very aware of themselves and their own wounds, and they want to heal them. They want to overcome wounds from the past. And then we have this Eight of Swords. So they know that they have certain limiting beliefs that are holding them back about themselves. Either, like we saw earlier with some reverse cards, was it the Knight of Swords in reverse and then another one in reverse? It could be that they might lack some confidence and also ability. Now, because I'm feeling like my throat is kind of I don't know what's the word, horsey. Yeah, I feel that they have some trouble in communicating their feelings, communicating their intentions, communicating their insecurities as well. So I feel that they're very aware of this. And they want to overcome it. They don't want to trap themselves into these limiting beliefs. That's what I'm seeing. Yes, it could be that they are quite shy and they want to overcome that, or they might have some low self-esteem and they want to overcome that. So let's see what's love messages from your person to you, please and thank you, for pile number 1. You means everything to me. So whenever they hear your name, whenever they think about you, a whole universe expands in front of them. Like, I feel like they think of you constantly. Let's get another card. Will you show me hope? Yes, I really felt that they perceive that you're quite close to this, quite close to them, with good reasons, but they're hoping that you can give them some hope. So that's beautiful. They're definitely there waiting to see where this is going to go. With the Page of Cups, you can definitely expect them to contact you, but then I would suggest to be kind of clear about your intentions or even your boundaries. What are your expectations, so that they can have a clear idea of what they should do. Nothing fills me like your love. Guys, this is your confirm. Your person is deeply in love with you and will do anything to fix the situation or to be with you. I really hope that this reading has helped you and given you the clarity and guidance that you needed. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to support this channel if you haven't done it yet. Simply subscribe, leave a comment, share, leave a thumbs up, and check all the other beautiful ways that you have in the info box below to support me if you like. And I really hope to see you again in the next video. Much love. and best of luck with this connection. Hello my loves, and welcome to your reading. If you have picked the cat and lavender in pile number 2 with the willow ogham stave and the rose quartz heart. For today we're going to be using the white sage tarot deck for the majority of the reading, but we're going to be receiving a beautiful introduction from the Romance Angels Oracle deck, which I'm going to shuffle straight away. We're also going to be using some handwritten messages that a lot of you really likes, but it's going to happen at the very end of the reading, so stick around until then. So let's see your person's feelings for you right now, please, and thank you for pile number 2. How do they feel about pile number 2, please, and thank you. We're gonna get a couple of cards from this. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And then, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I feel inspired to get you another one. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Beautiful. So, even though there might be some setbacks at the moment, I feel that your person knows that you are the one and that things are going to progress really soon between the two of you. So let me set this deck aside for now and adjust the light for a minute. Okay, so let's grab the tarot deck and see how is the person feeling about you right now for pile number 2. We're going to embrace reverse cards and meanings as well. And if you're interested in getting any of these decks, you can find them in the info box below, in the form of an Amazon affiliate link. And if you're interested to get an album set for yourself, let me know. You can find my email in the info box below as well. Same if you'd like to get a private reading for yourself. How is the person feeling for pile number 2, please and thank you. Okay, so the Hanged Man wanted to come out. Let's see what else for pile number 2. Forgive the shifting of the light. The sky is quite variable where I am, but I'm going to try and let go of it and just embrace it as it is. For pile number 2, please and thank you. The Hangman, the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Oop. And the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Definitely is some waiting going on with this Hanged Man. We're gonna read into it now. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Judgment in the reverse, and 9 of Cups upright. What do I see here? The Hanged Man and the Knight of Pentacles is definitely telling me that your person right now feels like things are happening very slowly. You think things are progressing really slowly. It could be as well that they had to take a moment, step away from the situation to look at things from a different perspective and reflect over what exists between the two of you, where you guys are going, where they want to invest. Because this Knight of Pentacles is slightly hesitant in making an important move, is slightly hesitant to invest in this connection. But also it could be that they really want, they just have to postpone their move. The Knights are always the core cards that act upon their desires and wishes and intentions. Okay, so there is desire to act, there is desire to do something that is going to have a long lasting consequence. Okay, something, you want to create something durable, but they have to wait for the right moment. That's what I'm seeing. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It could be that they're having some financial issues right now. It could be that things perhaps between the two of you haven't been the best lately. Maybe you didn't have many moments of joy between the two of you where you could actually relax, sit back, and enjoy the experience. Perhaps you had to work so much because money was an issue, wasn't enough, or you had some big expenses in your family, and so because of that stress, you didn't have the chance to spend much time between the two of you and enjoy life and take care of each other and enjoy each other's laugh and maybe play some games or go on an adventure, go on a trip, or maybe prepare a romantic dinner, go up to the cinema, etc., etc. So there is this feeling of confusion as well with this judgment. Yes, they're like, why are things not progressing? Why are things suspended? Why are we not spending much time with each other? What is going on? The judgment in reverse talks about this confusion and not being able to understand what is the common theme that is connecting all of these events in the recent past. Okay, so there could be a feeling with the Five of Pentacles in reverse of feeling slightly lost and confused and abandoned, left out in the cold, kind of neglected. But I feel that being in reverse, your person is also has also received recently from you a sign that things are actually fine, that things are well, because the Nine of Cups is there. So either you have shown some sign like that, or they have been reflecting with this Hanged Man and the Nine of Cups. They have been reflecting about how deeply grateful they are for anything that happened between the two of you since the very beginning, how they are grateful for the simple presence of you in their life, and the awareness as well that there is a beautiful pure love between the two of you. There is a lot of joy. It is a healthy relationship. There's nothing toxic going on around, and it has just been a moment in which you guys had to shift your focus on perhaps the material wealth or on your family as well. Did I see a card about family here? I think so, right? Family issues, yes. So maybe a person had to, a relative had to go to the hospital. There has been big expenses, and so there was all the free time was spent there, had to be spent there, and all of the money that maybe you wanted to save for travel had to be spent there. So something like that. Obviously you can adjust it for your specific situation, but I see that yes, your person might have been slightly frustrated about the fact that things were growing very slowly between the two of you, and maybe they had to wait around for you a long time, okay, for things to happen. Now the cat in lavender as well tells me that you might have a very independent solitaire type of personality. You don't like to rely upon others, and you don't even seek validation and approval from others. So oftentimes you might like to be like a hermit, spending a lot of time by yourself, or not necessarily sharing your point of view or your needs because you take care of them by yourself. But this might have created even more the disconnection with your person, or just wondering if you are still into them. They're wondering whether you're still emotionally involved in this connection. We also have the Willow Ogham stave, which is a beautiful Ogham stave. It has a beautiful meaning because it does speak about the healing power of tears, the ability to get in touch with our feelings and emotions, to let them flow through us, the desire to go with the flow as well, and the flexibility as well, the desire to find harmony. So it is a very, very soft gentle message, the willow. Okay, so this together with the cat could be telling me that your person is like that. It could be that they are like that, that they like to cry by themselves, they don't like to share so much their needs. They want to take care of their own pains by themselves, but they have a big heart here with the rose quartz. They're very sensitive, they really value their feelings, and they are aware about them, and they can express them easily as well. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, with the rose quartz heart, it really gives me the feeling that your person is quite romantic, but also shows it in a very delicate, sophisticated, and subtle way. Oops, I lost a few cards, guys. Be patient with me. Yeah, we were talking about the hermit. Guess who came up? Just flew out of the deck. Okay. Let me organize the cards again. So, what else do they feel for pile number 2, please, and thank you. How is your person feeling right now about you? We have the Death card. Okay, so this is the desire to transform, okay? Desire to change something. Perhaps they're tired for the two of you to act like hermits. They are tired to not be connected, to not always talk with each other when there is something going on. They feel like or for some of you, your person might still be in this hermit mode, which is quite, it makes a lot of sense with the Hanged Man as well, because there is something that they have to figure out. There is a transformation that they want to go through, and they have to figure out how to make that happen, but they know that it requires a slow progress. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles that we have in the reverse position underneath, it's something that is not going to happen from a day to another. We have the Chariot, which we found in pile number 1 as well. Beautiful. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse position. So yes, if you had any doubt that your person was not interested in you anymore, that is absolutely not the case. Or if you were feeling like you guys are shifting apart and you want to, you know, start discovering new paths far away from each other, like taking new directions, it is not the case. They want to jump on this life adventure together with you. They want to travel towards the same direction. There is absolutely no doubt about that. They know that you are the one, like we said earlier. And even though right now with these Six of Pentacles, it feels like you're not really, there's not an equal give and take basically with the Six of Pentacles. So it could be that one person is putting more love, attention, efforts and energy in the connection than the other person, and so it could be that your person is suffering because of it. Hermit and Hanged Man as well. It could be that your person is really, you know, even though they like, it could be that they are the cat and they do like spending time alone, but now they feel like perhaps you are neglecting their feeling and needs, because you think, oh well, they like spending time by themselves anyway. They are independent, they rely upon themselves, so I don't have to worry too much about their needs. But now actually too much time has passed, there's too much distance, there has been too many issues, perhaps in your work life or your family or your group of friends, whatever that is, and you haven't been around a lot, and now your person is actually started to feel the difficulty of not having you around for so long. Okay, there is this thing called, like, there is this type of amnesia in tarot readers. Like as soon as we read something, we forget about what happened before. So let me just check these. Yes, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this confusion about why are you not spending enough time together. That's definitely what I'm seeing. They still want to be with you. They still want to spend time together. They still have shared life goals. Let me just grab a card that fell. Can't seem to find. Oh, there it is. Yes, and the star. So they see you as their ultimate goal. They still hold high hopes in this connection. They definitely want things to develop, to progress, to grow, and yeah, they're definitely not leaving you behind. But something needs to change here with this Death card. They cannot stand this situation any longer. Something needs to improve. So let me see another card for you. Yeah, Two of Pentacles is like too many things has been juggled at the same time. Either too many people, too many jobs, too many activities. Okay, so there is a lack of balance in the there's in the work-life balance. Okay, there is some difficulties in being able to maintain that. Please and thank you for pile number 2. We have the Strength. So yes, like I said, your person is definitely not giving up on you. Your person believes in the endurance of this connection and the ability to overcome any issues. We have the Hierophant as well, so they have committed to you. I don't know if this is already a solid committed romantic relationship. I don't know if you are already partners, if you are already married or living together already, something like that, but they have definitely committed to you. You are one of the most important people in their life, and they feel absolutely safe with you. They consider you as a very gentle creature that brings a lot of joy and peace in their life. And they want to be protective towards you as well. That's what I'm sensing here with the bear and the deer. And they want this to last forever, because we have the infinite symbol onto the bear. Lavender as well from the cat gives a sense of peace and calm. So they love how this connection makes them feel. And they trust that nothing is going to disrupt, nothing is going to ruin this love. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse position and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So this again is healing. We had these cards, the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse in pile number 1, so you might want to check that out as well. This is healing, perhaps from the Knight of Cups in some cases in the reverse position could be a person that was quite charming but ended up being a very slimy person with not very good intentions. So it feels like your person is healing from this vibe, but they know that you are healing from a past connection in which you felt trapped, you felt betrayed, you felt misled by this person. They seemed to be extremely charming, extremely lovable, and then ended up showing a different side to their personality. And so if this has been the major problem in this connection, your person wants you to know that they're committed to you either way, that they are going to hold your hand during this healing, that they're going to protect you in such a way that they will prevent this from happening ever again to you. They know that you might have some type of naivety to you. You're very, with this deer, you could be trusting people very easily because you have a pure heart, and they want to protect you from people that have bad intention towards you. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else. How do they feel about you? We have the sun. So this is happy, long-lasting relationship. The sun always brings a lot of clarity and direction and joy and happy moments. And the Ace of Pentacles. So your person is absolutely clear that they want to invest in you. They want to invest in the beginning of this relationship. They want to, create something solid and long lasting that you can rely upon. They want to be a person that you can trust, and they, with this sun, they feel a warm feeling that everything is going to be okay between the two of you. They feel like they finally have found the one. That's definitely what I'm sensing here. The Willow, they could be very fascinated about your feminine side. You could be quite soft and tender and very in tune with your feelings, and they might really like that. And if you are quite mysterious as well, and if you love to spend time by yourself, it could be that you are the person being represented by the cat, and they definitely love that. Willow and cat as well makes me feel that you're a very sensual person, and they absolutely adore that about you. And at the same time, you're quite romantic too. Feels like with this Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, they want you to know that whatever problem may arise between the two of you, they will always find a solution. They want to commit to seeing the bright side of any situation. We have the Justice of Pride, the Wheel of Fortune. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Wands of Pride, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the High Priestess in the reverse position. How do they feel about you right now? So with the Justice card, they want things to be fair and right between the two of you. So if there has ever been any double standards, if there has, or if currently there is an unbalance, like we said earlier, between the two of you, where one person is showing more attention and love and commitment than the other, they want this to be brought back to balance. Okay, they want an equal give and take between the two of you. If they have been the one neglecting you, they finally want to pour more attention towards you. If the opposite, if they felt like you were the one always busy and away from them, or recently because of some family issues, they can't wait until things will change again with this Wheel of Fortune, and you'll be able to finally spend enough time with each other and bring life back to normal as it used to be. Four Pentacles, though, this is a card of letting go. So it could be that they are forced to let go of their impulses to control you, to call you all the time, and perhaps that instinct to be jealous whenever you're not there, and also the need to let go of their possessiveness whenever you go through a victory. So if you are the one that is embracing the energy of the Six of Wands, which is, you know, a card that brings you at the center of the attention, gives you a lot of popularity and a lot of victories, it feels like it could be slightly challenging for them. And that's why with these Four of Pentacles, they're trying their best to let go of this. Sometimes we want to take credit for other people's success, and so they want to let go of that. They want to be really self-aware and realizing that it is nothing that they should be personally proud of, because it has been all of your achievement. It could be that they were hoping to receive recognition. They were hoping that they were going to be the one popular. They were hoping that they were going to be the one receiving more attention. Instead, with this Wheel of Fortune, things changed on a last minute. The situation has been completely flipped on the other side, and so they have to let go of this. They have to let go of their own victory, of the expectations that they had over the situation. If you have just recently told them, look, I really like you, but I'm too busy with my life or with my family or with my work life, and I find it hard to find the balance between the two of us, and I feel that your feelings are more intense than mine. Like, if they came to you with that thought, if you did that to them, you know, the other person that is listening to this message is trying to let go of the expectations that they had. Obviously, it would be a lot easier if it was a private reading, because it's there's definitely way too many scenarios popping up in my mind when I do a general reading. But I really hope that some of you, some of these messages are landing well for you. For some of you, I do see that there is a delay in this new beginning in love with this Ace of Cups in reverse, and the High Priestess is quite confused as well. As like, why is this happening? Did I do anything wrong? You know, is this difficulty to understand what's right and what's wrong. Even though you try with logic, you can't understand why things have changed all of a sudden, and there is this need to let go of the stubbornness of wanting to be the winner or wanting to bring success into this connection. So some of you had to delay this new beginning. It doesn't mean that it's not there. The feelings are there. Definitely your person think that you are the one, but perhaps because of those family issues, things has been postponed. But they're also reassuring that very soon things will change again, that they will be present with you very soon. So that's definitely something reassuring that we can rely upon. Let's see. What are your person's hope and worries? What are your person's hope and what are your person's worries? Please and thank you. King of Pentacles, the Pride, Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So your person's hope is that they will be the main person at the center of your life. They're hoping that they will be able to, yes, become a stable partner, or you become their stable partner of yours. They're hoping as well to grow financially, to feel confidence, to feel like they have all of their ducks in a row. They want to be your king. This is their hope. They want to be the most important person in your life. Even if that means for you to walk away and disappoint some people around. I'm sorry, the camera just ran out of battery. I was just saying that your person is hoping that you will choose them, even though that could mean for you running away from other people that will get disappointed. Okay, because the Five of Swords is you doing your own thing, being original, even if that means, upsetting others around you. Those others could be other family and friends that were not agreeing on this connection, or it could be other competitors that really wanted to be with you, and so they will remain disappointed if you decide to be with this King of Pentacles. I also see that your person is kind of hoping that you're coming back to them. So if you have left them behind in the past, if you ever told them, I'm sorry, I need to focus on myself right now, on my work life, like I said earlier, and I don't have time for you, they're hoping that you will change your mind and come back to them. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see their worries. And yeah, with that let go card that we had before, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it could be that they feel like, okay, I have to in a way let go, because it's not that I have any control on this choice. She or he has to make the choice, but I would love to be the chosen one. I would love to be the one that wins in this situation. I want to have success in this connection. Let's see their worries for pile number 2. Queen of Swords. This is definitely worried that you're going to be harsh and cold and detached and reject him. Page of Swords. Yeah, just kind of communicate to them something that they don't like to hear. Four of Cups in the reverse position. They're worried that if you reject them, they will basically fall into this pit of sadness, and they will find it really hard to move away from it. And yeah, they're worried that they might become depressed because of this. Yeah, they're worried that the conversation you guys will have will be mainly logical and quite detached. They worry that you won't be able to wear your heart on your sleeves, basically. Let's see what are your person's intentions. Feel free as well to switch up the roles if that makes more sense for you. Their intention, the Tower, the Six of Swords, and the Temperance. So their intention is to avoid this Tower moment. They don't want to walk away from this. They don't want to move on. Even if people are trying to say to them, you have to move on, you have to, let this go. They don't want to. They are intended to bring peace and harmony in this connection and healing in this connection, even if that might means changing something about the foundation of this connection, and even if that might means going through some agitated waters, going through some storms. They still want to fix this connection. That is their intention. Again, like I said earlier, you are the one for them, and so they're pretty much willing to go through any obstacles. They will definitely be respectful of your choice if you decide that this is not the right thing for you, that you have to spend time by yourself, that you have to focus on your family, work, whatever that is. But they are still quite hoping that you will choose them eventually. They're okay if this connection is going to be delayed in the future, they will be patient. That's what I'm seeing with the Temperance. They will be patient. But yeah, loads of major arcana. We had the Wheel of Fortune. We had the Tower. Then we had, there's another card of change that there was before. I don't remember what it was over here. The Death card. Okay, so some huge transformation is definitely about to happen. It could be kind of nerve-wracking, but your person is confident that if you guys speak honestly about your feelings, if you give each other space, if you still show your affection to each other, if you understand what are your priorities and communicate them openly, I feel that they are confident that you guys will be able to find a solution. That's what I'm saying for you guys. I really hope that somehow this reading resonated with you. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. I'll answer to each one of your comments. I'm always here if you'd like to get a private reading for yourself. If you want a Noam set, let me know. I make them myself. There's more infos about them in my social media, so check them out as well. And check all the beautiful ways that you have to support me in the info box below if you feel guided to do so. Thanks a million again for being here, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Much love. I actually back, my bad, I completely forgot to give you a handwritten message, so I feel that these are quite important, and especially since you were looking forward to read it since the beginning of the reading, I decided to come back and record this. I'm so sorry I forgot it earlier. I apologize, but it was only self-defense. Running away just made sense. So it was your person actually then running away. That changes everything. Even though they think you were the one, they might have been the one having family issues. They might have been the one not being able to create some balance between their life and your presence in their life. They might have been the one, chasing this independence with the cat and lavender. Still, that doesn't mean because their hopes is King of Pentacles, they want to be your king. There were a lot of cards about commitment and desire to go through any obstacles. So I feel that this apologies is really felt. And like we said earlier, there is change, that they want to see some change in this connection. Even if that means going through some delay. Nothing feels me like your love. And let's see another card for you guys. For pile number 2, this just literally slipped away from the deck. If you want me to stay, don't keep me waiting for it. Okay, so it could be that, because we did see the High Priestess in reverse, so it could be that as well you might have given them some mixed messages as well. Maybe because you were hurt, and so you might have not shown fully your intention towards them. So they're like, I'm here, I am back, I'm coming back. That's why the 8 of Cups in reverse, they wanted to come back and they wanted you to accept them being back as well. So they don't want you to play around with your feelings right now. They want you to be quite direct. Just tell me how it is. If you want me, I'll stay. If you want me to go, I will go. But you have to be clear with me. Basically, that's what they're saying. It's been a while since I felt this way about someone. I'd really like to know you more. So for some of you, it is something quite recent that has gone through a lot of storms already in the very beginning of this connection. But very beautiful. I definitely feel that your person is not going anywhere unless you tell them to go. So yes, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Much love. Hello my loves and welcome to your reading if you pick the skunk and magnolia in pile number 3 with the ivy owam stave and the black tourmaline. We're going to be using the white sage tarot deck for the majority of the reading, but we're going to be receiving an introduction from the romance angel cards, so I'm going to shuffle them straight away, thinking about your person and asking what are their feelings towards you right now. Please and thank you for pile number 3. We're going to get a couple of these cards. At the end of the video, I will be showing as well some handwritten messages from your person to you, so stick around until then. If you are interested in getting any of these decks, you can find the Amazon affiliate link in the info box below. What are their feelings towards you for pile number 3? Okay, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Beautiful. So I'm going to keep this deck aside now. And grab the tarot deck. We're going to accept reverse cards as well, because I think they make the reading way more interesting and deep and insightful. Let's see, how is your person feeling about you? Pile number 3, please and thank you. You got the ivy that talks to me about progress and soul search, development, desire to grow, as well in some cases possessiveness. And there is definitely some desire to protect you with these skunk and magnolia and defend you from others, unless it's them that they're feeling protecting themselves. But we're going to find out with the tarot. There is 5 of Pentacles of Pride, the Sun in reverse, and the Nine of Cups in reverse that came out. Okay. So I would say, even though they do have romantic feelings for you, your person is feeling like they have to protect themselves. Okay, based on these cards that I have here. We have the black tourmaline as well. That is a crystal that you would want to have to remove any negative energy in your life or push away any people with negative intention towards you. What was this card again? Keep an open mind. So they are trying to keep an open mind on you, but there's definitely a lot of layer of protection that are separating this person from you right now. These 5 of Pentacles is telling me that their abandonment wound has been triggered. Sun in reverse is telling me that your person might be feeling quite unhappy in general with life, and the 9 of Cups in reverse as well. It feels like they don't feel listened by the universe. They try and ask for some simple wishes of theirs and they receive the opposite. They feel defeated by life. They don't have much trust in the universe lately, and possibly they don't have much trust in relationships either. That's what I'm seeing here. So it is a tricky person to satisfy. It is a tricky person to crack. That's what I mean. Because they will always act defensive. You know, they will always have some mechanism of defenses that try to protect them from anything that could potentially hurt them. So they might act, you know, they might run away pretty quickly as soon as things get tough or serious. Three of Cups, okay. 10 of Wands, yeah. And the Emperor. It feels like this person is possibly sabotaging themselves because that is the only thing that makes them feel like they have control in their life. So there's a lot of burdens with these 10 of Wands, and I'm definitely feeling it. This person has gone through a lot of disappointing experiences in their life, especially in terms of relationship. So this is still, carrying a big weight onto their shoulders. Even though with these 3 of Cups, they do sense that there is playful energy between the two of you. There is flirting. There is desire to get to know each other. They do consider you as a really pleasant company. So it is nothing personally directed towards you. So I wouldn't take it personally. And the romantic feelings are there, like we saw from the Romance Angel cards. It is just them protecting themselves, definitely, because they are scared that they're going to be abandoned again. Feel free as well to switch the role if you feel that these cards are talking about yourself. Then probably it is something that you need to hear. Okay, how is the person feeling towards you? We have the Magician. So even though you're showing them so many walls, they have this confidence in themselves that they have all the tools that they need to crack this wall and get through you. Have 4 of Swords, so they feel quite, is that calm confidence here. They feel extremely calm with these 4 of Swords. They're not even worried. They're not overthinking the situation. They simply know that the right time will come. They know that they will be able to make you feel safe and secure, and that it won't be an issue. All these defense mechanism. Knight of Cups. They feel very romantic towards you indeed, and they're going to make a romantic move towards you, whatever that looks like. They're definitely going to show and express their feelings towards you, for some cases in a very poetic and creative way as well. We have a Page of Pentacles in reverse, so I feel that what I'm sensing here is that they're not necessarily covering you with material gifts. It's not that they're showing up at your door with a chocolate bar and wine and roses. That is not going to be their way to be romantic. So let's clarify this. How are they going to be romantic towards you? Page of Pentacles. I feel that they're also going to hold back from asking you something that will be related to the future. They're going to hold back from offering you some type of tangible change, because they know that it would just scare you. Like if they come towards you and be like, hey, by the way, I'd like for you to move in with me. These are the keys for you. Or hey, I bought a camper van so that we can go on a leisure trip together for the whole summer. Or what could that be? Or how about you work with me? There is a position at my job, and we could work together. Or any serious talk about the future. It would scare you. It would scare them. I'm getting confused about who's who now. You will know. You will definitely know. But anyway, they know that the way to be romantic with you is through their presence, their calm, reassuring presence, so their sweet words. Maybe they're reading a book to you. Maybe they're reading some poems to you. Maybe they're bringing you to the cinema. Something light-hearted, small, sweet steps. No big talks about the future. That's what I'm seeing here, because I know that could scare you. But as I said earlier, it could be that it's them being scared, it's them being defensive, it's them, yes, having romantic feelings for you, but still holding back and having defense mechanism put on. So you will definitely know who's who. There's a bit of confusion here. How are they feeling towards you, please and thank you? Two of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. Yeah, I think that without knowing what happened is that I've been talking earlier about how is one of you feeling, and with this second spread I'll be talking about how the second person is feeling. Sometimes, you know, tarot lead the situation without me doing so that's why the confusion happened. They wanted to show you both perspective. One person is a scaredy cat and the other person is extremely calm and confident, and knowing that through sweet gestures the situation will eventually change. Now we have these Two of Pentacles as well and the Eight of Cups. So it feels like this is one of you and this is the other one of you. Like there is this hope that with patience things will eventually fall into place, the harmony will be reached, and that a solution will be found, even though right now there's a lot of juggling back and forth in this decision, but there's still hope. The other person instead wants to run away with this Eight of Cups, wants to walk away from the situation because it's simply too hard. Okay, it is too intense, it is too emotional, it is bringing you too many wounds back to surface. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for some of you. So like I said at the very beginning, this is a very difficult person to crack, to understand, and to keep, to convince that it is safe to stay. But I do want you to know that you are the magician. You have this calm assertiveness that is going to be extremely charming. So as long as you don't make big promise about the future that will just scare this person, there is this possibility that they might reconsider the idea of walking away, because the Two of Pentacles is reconsidering as well, and juggling the two options. So as long as there is juggling, there is hope that their decision will fall on your plate, that they will choose the option that you would be the most happy about. Let's see, what are your person's worries? What are your person's worries? For pile number 3, please and thank you. Oh, marriage worries them. King of Swords and the Moon. Marriages worries them, commitment worries them, moving in together, living together worries them, having to always have someone that wants to understand their emotions all the time worries them, because probably they find it hard as well to know how they themselves are feeling. It worries them the fact that a lot of the time they like to wear a mask with this King of Swords and show that they have everything under control, that they make decisions based on a logical base, that they are that they're not easily moved by life, that they're not extremely sensitive. They are probably afraid that this mask is gonna fall off if they live with you all the time. That's what I'm seeing. Let me just adjust the light slightly. They're probably scared as well that they're going to make the decision that is not going to please their heart. They're going to Make a decision based on logic, like I said. What are their hopes? What are their hopes for pile number 3, please and thank you. What are their hopes? Judgment in reverse, Tower in reverse, and Chariot. So they do hope that you guys are not gonna break up, that things are not gonna exactly crumble down. They do hope that eventually you guys will be able to find your path again, decide to be together and find some common grounds and have some common wishes and desires that you can work together towards. Towers, like, they don't want to let go of this even though there's some shaky foundation. They're really hoping that things are not going to fall apart. Okay. Judgment in reverse, they're also hoping that nobody's going to test them, that nobody's going to ask them too many questions, because they don't know themselves the meanings of their actions. Sometimes they don't know why they act in a certain way, they don't know why they get so scared all of a sudden, they don't know. They find it really hard to get in touch with their emotions. Like I said, it's like most of their emotions are sitting in the subconscious. It's like the dark side of the moon, and they cannot see it. They cannot navigate those dark waters, so they find it extremely hard to explain themselves. And they know that having this face of the King of Swords, which doesn't show any emotions and is quite cold and detached, it can be scary, it can push the other person away. So that is why they're worried about that. They're worried that most of the time they're going to be wearing this mask, and it is not going to be good enough. Let's see what are their intentions, shall we? For pile number 3, what are their intentions towards you? That's what I feel like with this judgment. They don't want you to turn on the light onto those dark waters. They don't want you to poke in there in their subconscious and trying to psychoanalyze them. They don't want that. They're hoping that you won't turn the light on, basically. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Death in reverse, and Knight of Pentacles. So that is good, having the Knight of Pentacles as their intention. So they want to commit in this connection. They want to show some serious action. They are serious about this. They want things though to grow and progress very slowly, okay, without any pressure. At the same time, they don't want to be challenged too much with this Death in reverse. They don't want things to change too much from how they are right now. They are resisting a deep transformation. They're resisting getting in touch with those emotions, and they'd rather have you letting go of it with these Four Pentacles in reverse. They don't want anyone to be too attached to that side of themselves, if you know what I mean. They know that for the majority of people around them, everybody agrees that they have to go through this transformation, but they're hoping that they're gonna simply let that go and let him be themselves and just go with the flow type of thing. In other scenarios, they're trying to let go as well of the control, because I mentioned earlier that they sometimes sabotage themselves with some card that was underneath there, the Emperor, I guess. They sabotage themselves because that having control is the only way. No, sorry, I was saying they sabotage themselves because that is the only way that they can have control over their life. So with these Four of Pentacles, they might try to let go of that control. Nevertheless, it is going to be a long journey with this Death in reverse, and they're still quite resisting it. So don't expect them to change from a day to another. I still believe that when we are in a relationship, we should never expect a person to change. We should just accept who they are in that moment, in that phase. But if you are hoping that all of a sudden they'll become super romantic and expressing their feelings super easily and remove all of their protective barriers, you can wait a really long time, because it is not something that they can do easily. So it is a transformation that you're asking of them, and they are totally resisting it. That doesn't mean that they're not interested in you. They have feelings, like I said, they want to walk with you in the same path towards the same direction. You just have to accept that sometimes they might kind of hide away and not talk and not express what is going on, or just be kind of defensive. But nevertheless, with the Ivy, we have the certainty that they want to develop, they want to grow, and they want to also understand themselves, dig deep within their subconscious realm. But they want to do it at their own time without any pressure from the outside. Let's see the long-term vision of this connection from your person's point of view. How does the future look like for your person between the two of you? Eight of Pentacles. They know that things are going to work out. They imagine the two of you really working this out. They imagine you being able as well to be vulnerable with each other, showing the soft side. So they do envision that, eventually they'll be able to progress and evolve in such a way that they will feel safe enough to be vulnerable with you. So yes, don't you hold on too tightly onto these expectations that they have to change immediately, because they do have this innate desire to change anyway. You just have to give them time. And also in the future, they see this Five of Swords. So in this case, I see that it is lack of conflicts and huge misunderstanding and disagreement and competition and big fights. So they imagine the two of you really being able to work things out, respecting each other's personality, give each other space and time, and not wanting to change the other persons and embracing the other for who they are. That's what I'm seeing. Obviously there will always be fights in couples, but I feel that they don't see it to be at the main core of this connection. They think that you'll be able to, just by being soft and vulnerable and open and honest, they think that you'll be able to work through anything. Let's see what else they envision for the future between the two of you. Okay, Five of Wands. They think there might be some type of competitors that are going to worry them. So that could stem from a problem of self-confidence. And indeed, we have the Knight of Wands that does in fact talk about that. Okay, so yes, they're going to be more soft and more vulnerable, more open. That doesn't mean that everything is going to be super easy. They do have some self-esteem issues here with these Knight of Wands, because they might be introverted and shy and not extremely, extroverted, charismatic and fun and adventurous, and that makes them feel like there might be some other competitors, some other people around you that are interested in you, and that might give you some food for thought, or at least this is what they think, this is what they will worry about. But this can stem from paranoia as well. So in the future, they see is not that the tarot is predicting this. This is what your person is imagining for the future, because they know how much attracted they are towards you and how much great you are and how little confidence they have about themselves. They know that there will be moments in which they will be paranoid about you being interested in others. Okay, so that's really interesting, because we also had the Emperor, we had the Four of Pentacles, so there is this theme of possessiveness as well, and controlling tendencies, and the Ivy as well can be quite suffocating. But I do feel that your person is super aware of this, and that they will try their best to be open and honest about it, and just come to you and be like, look, I really have to tell you, I feel super nervous when you go out with that person, because they're so different from me and you seem to enjoy their company so much, and this is my vulnerability. Can we do something about it? Or I know that is my issue, but I just feel a lot better if I can talk to you about this, and this is definitely a toxic trait of them, but they will try to heal it, okay, with the black tourmaline as well. So I do see a beautiful progress. It's definitely going to be an in pleasantly intense connection, okay, real. That's what I see here. It's a very real connection, because you both are going to grow with each other. You're going to be super honest and willing as well to dig within your own soul, and that is the best thing that we can possibly do in a relationship. So I really wish you the very best for this connection. Let me know what are your thoughts about this video in the comments down below. I'm always open to constructive criticism, and if you'd like to support this channel, any little gestures goes a long way. So thumbs up, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell down below, comment, and have a look as well in the info box below all the other juicy ways that you have to support this channel if you feel compelled to. Thanks a million for being here, and see you soon in the next video. Much love. Oh, bummer, I did it again. I forgot to show you some handwritten messages. I'm so sorry I did the same mistake for pile number 2. I really hope you're still here listening to these. Your person's feelings for pile number 3, please and thank you. Okay. If you loved me, why did you leave me? So this doesn't necessarily have to be connected to you. It could even be what they think about any previous relationship. Like if they felt abandoned in the past, this could be their wound that gets triggered with you, even when you perhaps go outside for an evening in a nightclub with your friends and everything was agreed, you thought they were fine about it, and then you come back home and they're like, you don't love me, because otherwise you would have stayed home. Is that toxic traits that I meant before. I know you know that I like you. That's always nice to receive confirm of that. Let's see what else for pile number 3. I'm sorry that I dragged you down my way. So they feel like they are a burden because they're having all of these defense mechanisms. They are blocking love sometimes. They're blocking their feelings. They're not talking about them, like I said earlier. So they feel like they're dragging you down their negative spiral. Oh. You cannot be replaced. Beautiful. I'm so happy that I did not entirely forget to grab these cards, because yeah, I feel that this is a confirm that if I was in your position, I'd love to hear. So I'm gonna end it here, and just the very last one, your kisses taste like peach. So sweet. So that would be everything. I'm gonna end it here. See you very soon. Much love, guys.